vertical. The other one's more neutral-based, mix-up based. They follow full cancel fast fall, jump cancel fast fall, and I want to see how Samsora is going to macro space himself with these cancels without getting punished by Diddy's aerials.
Yeah, Samsora out of the gate throwing a couple turnips, using the Rouge the Bat tag. Samsora and Saj did have 2 Sonic Adventure tags when they were playing in doubles earlier, so it's nice to see that carry on. Oh, great confirm right there. Down tilt to the nair.
Yeah, that down tilt is honestly a force to reckon with.
Yeah, it's a huge combo starter for
Yes,
Peach.
it is. And if you miss the tech, she could actually extend a lot. And if she predicts you to tech, that's another extended combo that Peach could actually get from. Now, I like the way that Samsora is actually mixing up his down air timing there, down air to float cancel timing.
Yeah, it's actually changing the float time, too.
It's on purpose,
the jump levels are going to be something that Dyer has to be really cautious of.
He's strictly doing that only that way he doesn't get... Okay.
Yeah.
He had the startup lag too fair. I don't know if he did that on purpose to mix it up with a grab.
Yeah, it converted wonderfully. I'd say it's planned. It worked, right?
Dyer was trying to side beat him, but instead he ended up going underneath Samsora at the ledge there.
Okay. Real tricky, just floats above it.
He was trying to go for a ledge guard there.
Okay, Samsora backing away from the banana. Doesn't want any part of that. And this has been a really tight match. Huge neutral plays going on.
It is. I don't know if you see, like, Samsora is really trying to go for that downer, and Dyer is doing such a good job at being able to avoid that. And quite unfortunate, Samsora had fallen out of Diddy up smash there, but this is definitely going to do it. Finding the last hit connecting, and that's going to take the stock from Samsora.
Yeah, Peach being a more floaty character, the up smash, because it is multiple hits, can cause her to fall out. So she missed the second hit on the second attempt, but the one that mattered got it.
Dyer was too high to percent there for Samsora to follow up from anything, the last hit down air.
Okay, Dyer just holding his ground, like not taking any risks here. And that's allowing him to keep going on his first stock, 122.
What I'm seeing a lot from Samsora is he's only doing down air whenever he sees that Dyer has banana in his hand, so that way he could float a little bit above the banana if he happens to throw it at him.
Yeah, worst thing that's going to happen if he hits him with the banana is just land again.
Yeah, and as you mentioned there, we did see that crown fly.
Oof. And quick strikes are really going to be the name of the game for Dyer here. Just banana into an aerial. Samsora's not going to allow him to get the trip.
Oh my goodness, what a strange hitbox. He was set to the opposite side of where the fair hit. He got hit by the backside of fair.
And it's even more dangerous that it was off to the side. The smash platform being as far left as it could have been.
And losing stage control like that, Dyer looking strong with the amount of pressure he's providing. Oh my goodness,
great interrupt.
Flip. Do you remember we mentioned that last set where Diddy monkey flip 2 stage is a very common thing with Diddy Kongs, and Samsora actually capitalized off of that using Dyer's own banana.
I'm not familiar with a lot of Diddy's coming out of Louisiana, but it's a character you're going to come across. So having a specialized character puts Dyer at a bit more of a deficit because you're limited in the number of Peaches you're going to see. Saj only played Peach until Bayo came out. And then we had Keon, who retired just about when the game launched. So he was playing Peach for about 2 weeks, quit. But I think Dyer's handling the matchup pretty well here.
Especially for, a region that doesn't really have a lot of Peach representation anymore. At double air dodge, Samsora capitalizing off of Peach's great air dodge there.
Oh, and crown again.
Do not want to get hit by that on the ledge. Tries to go for another trump there. Dyer very quick to react, honestly. Very fast reactive player.
Okay. Dyer may be onto something with that monkey flip. Oh, gets the up tilt.
Dyer taking advantage of the up tilt. That kills at 130%, and this could be used as a pretty good anti-air against floaties specifically, or especially like Peach.
Yeah, and at that 100% range, you have a good enough amount of rage that it can be a a pretty trustworthy move to go to. So the counter pick option
He's
for
thinking.
Samsora. What do you think would be a great choice for Peach to take a Diddy to? I'd say something maybe with platforms like Battlefield.
Battlefield, Dreamland, but at the same time, these are also stages that Diddy excels in. Overall, this matchup is in Diddy's favor.
Right.
I don't think Peach wants to have Diddy have a lot of room, so probably not. They don't want to go. He doesn't want to go to FD or Duck Hunt, but so we are going to Battlefield, as we mentioned earlier. Platforms are in favor for both these characters, but a lot better for Peach to go to a stage with platforms rather than a stage with no platforms such as FD or Duck Hunt.
It gives Samsora another place to go. It also gives some sharking opportunities. They can.
I wouldn't have even questioned if Lilat was an option, considering that Lilat tilts helps Peach float cancel naturally just because of the tilt of the stage.
Right. Run right into the ground and start walking again.
As if you are aware.
Okay. Open and grab. Gets back here to follow up. So continuing just a quick strike play.
You see how Samsora was trying to microspace there, which is float cancel, float cancel, float cancel. It was pretty funny. They're not playing Smash Brothers anymore. They're playing baseball with the banana.
That's true. That's really just, hey, can I block? Can I catch the pitch? Is it gonna happen?
Dyer doing a great job at keeping Samsora out. Samsora is really not able to capitalize off of much because Dyer's just simply not letting Samsora within his character's space.
All right, Dyer slowed down the pace just a little bit. Out of the gate, he was throwing a bunch more aerials, being a more imposing part of the match, and now he's just taking a back seat. He has a stop, percentage lead, and he's going to try and hang on to it.
We mentioned it earlier, there is no rush to this game. You have 6 minutes on the clock, and the moment you start trying to go in, holding forward, trying to always get a hit in, that's when you can possibly lose neutral, and your opponent is going to get an advantage on you.
Yeah, that's when you get killed at 70%,
He got fared like that because he didn't tech it. Tech into shield. Neutral tech.
Okay, yeah, Peach Bomber. I don't know if you see very often, but it's a great tool in neutral.
It's a good shield pressuring tool, and if they drop shield after you do it, you can actually get as
well. That worked.
Oh my goodness, and it hit.
Fair through the explosion.
The reason why it worked is because he spaced himself with float backwards into fair while at the same time, so he was able to space himself perfectly for Dyer's recovery.
Yeah, real impressive display of control.
But Peach can get a footstool out of side B if they drop shield afterwards.
Okay. Another Peach Bomber.
Samsora here really having a lot of momentum in his favor.
Yeah, Samsora getting really wild here. It's hard to follow the movement. Dyer's getting pummeled as a result.
Ooh,
tried to go for another.
Yeah, he tried to go for another Peach Bomber, but unfortunately did it in the wrong direction, letting Dyer back onto the stage for free. Dyer finally making it back to the stage. He wants that up tilt.
Yeah, notice it was a regrab.
Yep.
Great attention there, Dyer. You don't want to miss those kinds of opportunities against a player like Samsora. He wants to close out that set. He's one stock away, but 71%, a little bit behind. So we got ground to make up.
Oh, Dyer rolling through that down air in between the hits and was able to capitalize out of a punish from Banana.
That's some of the risk that Peach runs, is that because she's jumping all the time, you eliminated your shield option.
Exactly. That's why she has a pretty nice air dodge to try to make up for it, but nothing is better than, shields as a defensive option.
Yeah, the percentage is getting much closer. Was about 62 ahead a moment ago now.
Samsora really wants to close out this stock right now, trying to fish for those fares.
Ooh, floated right over that down tilt, which could have been the game.
As you mentioned, this risk of floating around Dyer is eliminating the shield option. If Dyer does opt to go for an up smash, this could be it for Samsora.
Oh,
he rolled into
luckily
him.
Falling backwards after the trip was right out of range of down tilt.
Oh, he did that last game where he had fallen with fair without the hitbox completely coming out into a mix-up grab.
Okay.
It's like a fake out. Not yet. Peach's killing grab is back throw.
Oh, and the reading rainbow?
Reading rainbow caught Dyer's way of getting back onto the stage from the platform, from the ledge there.
Yeah, just caught him on the right at the tip. Just was about as far left as he could have allowed it. So Samsora, great pinch to close out that game. So we're at 1-1 in the set right now, and now it's Dyer's counter pick.
And both these players are playing extremely safe, respecting each other's spaces. Most of the nicks that each of these players contained within the set, or within the game, was through misspacing certain moves and committing to moves that were unsafe, such as Peach float without the shield option.
Right.
You know, we saw at the very end there that Samsora was trying to microspace float, that way he could get the fair option, as he did earlier. And Dyer made sure to try to keep away from there at that moment.
Hey, Dyer throwing a couple more monkey flips into the mix. Banana not being as useful since Samsora is almost never on the ground. So just doing monkey flip, getting the command grab, and racking up damage that way instead.
I feel like this is a great option for stage for Samsora to extend. He has a lot more area to cover and to kind of float cancel to for a safe option to land, to risk getting tripped by Banana. Samsora carrying on the momentum, it seems, from the last game as well.
And it's interesting seeing Peach play against the Diddy because, being that she can get turnips, is very familiar with how to use items effectively. Had the banana through up airs and didn't drop it, so it took away the ability for Dyer to use it for himself.
And in this particular matchup, we're actually not seeing Samsora take advantage of turnips to prevent him from losing stage control within this matchup, because stage control in this match is very important. Oh, he read the monkey flip, and he just unfortunately mistimed that forward smash. It was going to be tennis racket, and that would have taken the stock.
Yeah, I believe it has the most horizontal aspect of her smash attack, or F smash options.
Horizontal, yes.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, a frying pan could be great too. At vertical with the town and city ceiling.
Yeah, no, and you're seeing how Samsora is playing around with the platforms to try to mix up his recovering option within the stage.
Yeah, Dyer may want to watch out if Samsora decides to go back to that option again.
Most definitely, or Dyer could just be patient while these platforms won't be here forever. Oh my goodness, but instead, Dyer didn't read that tech roll.
Oh, and again, Peach bouncing off of those trips, allowing down tilt to completely miss. And Dyer loses his stock because of it.
This game is wonderful.
Don't ever change Smash.
See, now the platforms aren't there. Samsora is going to have to commit to landing by Dyer or to opt to get ledge invincibility. Hopefully Dyer can capitalize off of this to bring it back.
Okay, just trying to throw out some hitboxes, see what Dyer goes for.
Up tilt does kill 130, but since he has no rage, I'm unsure if it would close out the stock. Possibly at this percent, it might.
I like that Samsora went for the nair after the down throw, because Dyer was DIing really well.
Are you seeing all these fake outs? Like
yeah. The thing has been non-stop on both sides. With Dyer rolling in and out, spot dodging, Samsora doing float cancels. Woo. Jumps over it, dodges the bull entirely.
Seems like Dyer's just struggling and catching the landing from Samsora.
Okay.
Shaking his head. Hopefully he's not feeling too tilted. This could be anyone's game still.
Yeah, Dyer's an emotional player.
Oh my goodness!
Went for the MVD, and it cost him.
Wow, that turnip completely caught him off guard, sending him off stage and unable to really react properly to get back onto stage with another rocket.
Man, Samsora, very happy with that win. That flight was definitely worth it.
It was, and that's
making big plays in top 32.
Hard matchup. Hard matchup. Samsora probably feels very accomplished right now because I do know